It's not so much a mess as a 50 great pile of farmyard manure.
Your voice down and nobody be rogering anybody.
Good, they don't deserve to.
Now look, will somebody please tell me exactly what I'm supposed to be doing here this evening? Am I a cook, a waitress, a model, an actress, a mistress, a prostitute, or a pigsty attendant?
Susan, I know it seems confusing, but it's really quite simple.
Ha!
Put the original terms of your employment out of your head. We just want you to pretend for a few hours that you're Robert Scrub, who works as an actress and model. You've come as our guest to have a nice dinner, spend the night in a bed all to yourself, and enjoy the pleasant company. That's all you have to do.
Right then.
But please remember that you are supposed to be a reasonably sophisticated member of Paris society. That's different.
Does it bother me, love? What I mean is, that my dear sir presents me with absolutely no difficulty whatsoever. In fact, I shall be delighted to comply with your eccentric desires. For the sake of a little extra consideration. Shall we say, the mere price of a plat de jour drinks?
It's about 50 euro.
Gosh, it's like a hard bargain.
So can. Very boring doing all this evening, so can I help with dinner at all?
We'd be delighted for you to. As long as you remember, it's in the role of a guest son.
Well, that's got dinner started. I need a drink.
Ah, good idea. Oh, Susan.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll simply too kind. I'll take a double Cointreau frappé, just a teensy slice of lemon. Oh, yes, my dear, said the chic people with the powerless income. Didn't you know?
No, I didn't.
You should get out more.
Right, double Cointreau with lemons. Robert?
Triple vodka. No ice.
Oh, he's quite macho, my Robert. Drinks, women laugh. He devours them all with such style.
Oh, yes, he's Superman. If it moves, zap it.
Look, just sink your control and get to the kitchen, will you?
Oh, so suave, my lover. Well, dear, is there nothing I can do to assist you with your little soirée dans la cuisine?
It's very kind.
Perhaps she can come up with this a bit done. Two cordon bleus are better than one.
Well, if you insist, the other one does seem at a bit of a loss.
Oh, my pleasure. Oh, thank you very much. How kind. Well then, I'll just tip into the kitchen and see if I can lend a hand with the delicate task. Ah! The little aberration in your carpets there. I must give you the name of my pet carpet mender. He's the van.
What sort of a performance was that?
I told her to be on your best behavior in your house.
Ugh, that's her best behavior. I hate to see her when she lets her hair.
There's yours, darling.
Okay.
I don't need this.
What? Expensive lady you've got there.
No, not half.
What?
Not half as expensive as one would think. Modern mistresses are very sufficient, so Robert tells me.
2,000 euros to keep her a coat is not my idea of
Don't keep going on.
self-sufficiency.
Oh, don't keep going on about the coat. I have an expensive handbag last Christmas.
To her.
What?
Nothing.
Well, I seem to be redundant. Susan's taken over now.
Oh, I didn't mean
Oh,
that
no,
you-
that's all right. I mean, if she's happy, there'll be plenty for Suzanne to do later. Oh, come, have a drink. Meanwhile, Suzanne.
That's the best suggestion I've heard so far.
Oh, by all means. Maybe have double Cointreau frappe with a teensy slice of lemon.
A what? No, thank you. I'll have the usual.
The usual.
Our usual vodka martini. No ice, just a dash of lemon and olive if you have one. Thank you. Sorry, did I say something wrong?
I don't think that's the chic tipple with the Paris Ink crowd anymore. But do make yourself at home. I'm going to go check to see how my guest is coping with the dinner.
I like that. I come all the way down here for a nice, intimate birthday celebration, and I find myself playing skivvies who are a full-size dinner party and a lot of people I've never met
You
before.
just have to hold on until after dinner and then we will be together. I promise.
Tom.
But I'm going to see to it until the cow should be yourself. We'll get Jacqueline Toddy, though she sleeps like a log because she's haven't had a few. I'll see you, darling, I'll see you.
And is Robert going to be there with us?
Certainly not. I'm kicking him into the other room.
Oh, poor Robert.
Poor Robert. He was the one who... He was the cause of all of this chaos in the first place.
Damn man, was it? It was your mother-in-law got the flu.
Well, you're the one who mistook the cook for my girlfriend.
You cooked the book. What the cook in the first place?
Boys, calm down. It's too late to fight about it now. We'll manage somehow. Just as long as you manage to sort it out by yourself.
You leave it to me. I'll sort it out.
Good.
We'll all get...
That's very good to know. Ah!
Oh!
Got it. Ha! Got another one.
Ah! Put that.
You gotta do something about those insects, Jack. I know you're infested.
Yeah. Oh. I'll leave it out. I'll go change my shirt.
And I'll just get back to the kitchen and get out of my job.
And I'll have another drink.
Haven't you had enough already? You're going to be pissed as a newt when we sit down to dinner.
Well, I need to be.
I don't know what you've got to worry about. You should be very happy. Got your harem all around you.
Jacqueline, darling, believe me, it's not how it looks.
That's good, because it looks pretty solid.
Well, if you must know, I think it was pretty sort of us anyway, trying to get together under your own roof with Bernard here.
Oh, don't start moralizing to me. You don't object in your own house.
It's different. Please, Jack, it's a very delicate situation. Well, I'll tell you what's so delicate about it. Unless we get interrupted somehow. We're on page 62.
Don't mind me, I'm used to these delicate situations. Have them all the time in Paris. I just came in to ask if you desire us to lay the table. I presume we're dining through there, which I'm given to understand is the hen house.
Yes, thank you. That's very kind. You'll find everything in the oak side.
Oh, leave it all to me. I'm a dab hand at making, chucking china around the chicken coop.
Well,
You got the whole bottle. No, you can't.
well, all I can say is you have the most eccentric taste in mistresses.
I promise you, she's not my mistress.
What is your name? Your pet parrot?
She's...
Well,
As a matter of fact, she's...
what?
My niece.
You what?
It's true.
What kind of a fool do you take me
It
for?
was true. Think about it, my darling. She didn't want to share my room, did she?
That's because she knows you're a restless sleeper. I know that, but it certainly isn't because you're part of the family.
In her case, it is. If she'd been my mistress, would I have brought her down to meet you?
You knew I was supposed to be at my mother's.
But when I rang from the station, you said you'd find a way to stay, so I'd have to put her on the first train back to Paris, wouldn't I?
That's true.
See?
Then why is she all over you with her macho lover act?
She's... Well, she's playing a part.
What is the part?
She's an actress.
Why?
Just not a very good one. To throw Bernard off the scent.
What?
Yes. You see, when he invited me down, he said I could bring a girlfriend if I wanted. And suddenly I thought that it would be a very good idea so that he wouldn't suspect what was going on between you and me.
Oh, I see. She's actually...
Yes.
She isn't really...
No!
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
I never got the chance to. Bernard's always around.
Oh, my angel, I didn't realize. What's a clever idea?
Yes, I thought it was quite clever.
Oh, I'm so glad. It's a relief.
Well, notice this delicate situation is getting more indelicate by the minute.
Oh, it's all right. Don't worry, Suzette. I know all about you.
You do?
Yes, and he's told me everything.
Everything?
Yes.
You mean she knows that
My
I
niece.
Your niece?
My niece.
As usual? Right, I just came in to get a little drink, Uncle. Then said that dinner will be ready in about 10 minutes. That is subject to any further family revelation, earthquakes or erotic developments.
Wonderful! I'm so happy. Oh, I must just go upstairs and change for dinner.
But, do I need to change?
Oh, my darling, those clothes are fine. In any case, you won't be wearing them much longer.
Oh.
You're playing a dangerous game, Uncle.
You don't have to tell me, but understand. You're only my niece for her.
What am I for them?
My mistress.
What am I for you?
Go on, go.
Well, I should get an Oscar for this.
You've done quite well enough as it is. And lay off the control. It's far too strong to take you for dinner.
Oh, the stronger they come, the better I like them.
I'm not sure I'm doing this salt salad cake up.
Value
Whatever it's called.
But don't look at me, dear. You're the cook.
I certainly am not the cook.
Then what are you doing here?
That's a very good question.
Shh, look. You both got to play your parts to do it. A little while longer.
A little while. It looks like I've got to play it all over dinner. I'm even supposed to wait on you at table.
Well, yes, that does require a certain savoir-faire. Don't you think you're up to it, my dear?
Oh, I'm up to it all right.
Now, you can't prove it all now. You've got to keep it up.
Why?
Yes, why?
Because you're getting paid for it, and you're getting late for it. I mean, you've made your bed, and you've got a lie in it, man. I mean, oh, God.
Isn't he sweet?
Adorable.
Why couldn't I fought for a man like that?
Keep your hands off of his man, aren't you, lover?
Now then, girls. Is everything set? Do you all understand your roles?
Yes, bien sûr.
I'm not playing mine much longer.
Darling angel, just a little bit longer, and then everything will work out, I promise. Oh, and now, Suzanne, there's just one more little thing.
But don't tell me. I'm your long-lost daughter, who's really a prima ballerina in disguise. And I've got to spend the night in St. Piggery with 3 of your nephews, a herd of pigs, and a fried bull.
No, I want you to let Robert show your room over there, so that Suzanne can share that one over there with me.
That's really going to come expensive.
How much?
100, 150.
Done.
Thank you.
God. Now, Suzanne, have you got anything to wear for dinner?
What's wrong with this?
It's hardly suitable for the chic girlfriend of a sophisticated man like Robert.
All I've got is my other outfit
It
in
must be
there.
better than that. Let's see it.
I don't think it's quite
Just let
the
us see it and we'll tell you if it's all right.
You said so.
There you are. You see? That's sorted out.
It's not sorting out the bedrooms I'm worried about. It's sorting out the dinner.
Don't worry. All you have to do is I'll just put it on the next shirt.
What in heaven's name is going on in here?
It's all my fault. I had to think about people getting stuck.
Stop.
Yes, so it's been happening rather a lot.
Yes, but I will make up some new soft velouté.
Velouté. Oh, bless you.
Stunning.
Like it.
Oh, beautiful.
Hey,
What? Jacqueline, what's the matter?
this is the matter. A receipt in a note I found. One coat, 2,000 euros to the House of Chanel.
So?
This is the note. My angel, thank you for the gorgeous, gorgeous coat, you gorgeous, gorgeous man, Susan.
Sweet.
You know what these mean?
I mean, I've heard people wrong, I suppose.
Wrong. I found them in Bernard's jacket pocket when I hung it in a dry after one of his immersions.
Ah.
Which means if you didn't buy that coat, which means if you didn't buy that coat for your niece that I suspected all along, it means Bernard did. And do you know what that means?
You mean he's on the draw?
It means that she is Bernard's mistress, which you knew all along, and you've been covering up for that swine all evening.
Now, Jack.
Well, it means you both had planned this weekend to have your mistress down here at the same time you were here, which means
He's no worse than you and I. What? It means if it's true, which I'm not saying, excepting for a moment, that you've absolutely no right to be angry with him for doing, which I'm not saying he was for a minute, just as you and I were planning to do, which I'm not admitting to for a second.
we weren't planning anything. I was planning on being at my mother's,
Which you canceled the moment you knew I was coming.
which you were only doing because Bernard, not me, invited you.
You can't blame Bernard for having a lover who was pretending to be my lover so you wouldn't know she was his lover. Or all the time I was your lover pretending to be her lover so you wouldn't know that you had a lover. Especially when his real lover was pretending to be...
Pretending to be what?
I forgot. I've lost count of how many lovers there are.
Well, I'll tell you this, lover. No lover is going to get the better of this lover in her own house. I'll see to that.
Is the coast clear?
I don't know about the coast, but it's damn damn foggy, man.
Go easy on insects in the future, will you? Running out of shirts.
But no, I better warn you. Jacqueline's got a hold of the wrong end of the stick about Suzette.
Suzette?
Yes, she thinks that Suzette is actually...
What about me?
You can't wear that. You're a guest, not the waitress.
I told you it was the only other outfit I had.
God's sake, we must do something with it.
What?
Robert, help me. How?
What are you going to do?
Well, that will have to do it for a start.
Yes, and these...
Ah!
And that. Now let's see.
Now what? This is ridiculous.
Quiet, stand still. Right. Take that stick. Pull.
Stop! I see where this is going. Take this. A little help, please.
I didn't...
1, 2, 3.
Oh. That's better.
That's quite chic, isn't it? I could be a model after all. Oh, I don't know if I could sit down. Oh, I won't have room for dinner.
Oh, God, the dinner! I better go see how Suzanne's really over there. She ready?
But no, I must warn you, Jacqueline thinks Suzette is...
And what?
No, it doesn't matter. You better not know it.
Oh, I could quite take to this life, you know, lover.
Uncle,
Oh, be so kind as to pour me another Cointreau.
you've had enough of that stuff.
Oh, I can drink all my lovers under the table, lover.
Uncle.
Oh, very well, if you insist. Such a shame, because you really are a dishy hunk. Since you and I were sharing the piggery tonight, it does seem a waste not to make the most of it. How do you feel about the spot of incest?
Well, that's an unusual dress. Is that a Chanel?
Half a Chanel.
Well, is anyone sober enough for dinner?
Oh, thank God, yes.
How simply do divine. You can sit beside me, honky.
Glad to see you getting on so well together. Oh! What was that for?
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw another one.
Oh.
Dinner is served.
Hands down. Alright, wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Only add 2 slight